We're going to start just by dealing with place value. So first, write the place value of the underlying digit, and these underlines are more of like red marks. So when you're thinking about your spots, we've got like the 1, 10, 100, thousands. These are millions. 1, 10, 100. So that is the place value of that. It is in the 10 million place spot. Okay. Part B is a little bit easier, I think, because I think we're pretty easy with 1, 10, 100. That's in the 100 spot. Okay, 1, 10, 100. Then we have thousands, millions, billions, trillions. So we are in the trillions here. And because it's the second one, 1, 10. That is in the 10 trillion spot. 1, 10, 100. 1,000, million, billion. 1, 10, 100. So we are at the 100 billion place value. 1, 10. This is in the tens spot. These are thousands, 1, 10. So we are in the 10,000. And there are, what's the word I'm looking for, tables that you can look at in your packet that'll help you with this. So I received an annual salary of some money for the hard work I put in playing Benny the Bull over the previous year. Write out this amount in the way you would say it. Okay, well, this is 205. So 205, but where is it? Right? This is in the second pile of 3, so it's 1,000. 205,000, that takes care of this. And then we have 300. So 205,300 is how we would say that number. In early 2016, Forbes estimated Donald Trump's net worth to be a big number. Write out this amount in the way in which you would say it. Okay, so 1, 10, 100, thousands, millions, billion. So this is 4 billion. Next one we said is millions, so 500 million. And because there are no other non-zero numbers, we can just stop there. Number 4, let's write each number in standard form. Okay, now I'm going to kind of talk through how I start this. So I see 860, so let's start there, 860, and it says trillion. That means there are 12 spots after, trillion is 12. So 860, there's 3, 6, 9, 12. Those all have to be filled in with 3 numbers. Okay, so we have the 1, 10, hundreds, thousands, millions, billions. Next number, 500 billion. Well, here's billions. Okay, so thousands, millions, billions, trillions. So there's 500 billion. Then it says 355,000. Well, that goes here, 355,000. So that means there are no millions, they just become zeros. And then it says 62, so 062. So I kind of like putting the marks in there because that lets me know where my numbers need to be. Let's write this one in standard form. 5 quadrillion, 35 billion, 242 million, 684,151. So we start with 5 quadrillion. Now that means there are going to be 5 pieces after, right? Quadrillion is 15. So here are the trillions, then we have the billions, then we have the millions, then we have the thousands, and then we have the 0, 1, 10. Okay, so 5 quadrillion, 35 billion. So here is 35. Notice there were no trillions, so we put zeros. 242 million, 242. 684,000, 684. 151, 151. And that's kind of how you go through writing those really honkin' big numbers. Now, when you're writing 37.2 trillion cells in standard form, so we have the word 37.2 trillion. Now, trillion should spike in your head the number 12. And so, the number to the left of the decimal, as it says here, is in the trillions place. So 37 trillion. And that's where we have then the billions, millions, thousands, and the other piece. Okay? So the 0.2, that comes right after, and then everything else is filled in with zeros. So I kind of think about it also, let me change colors here, 37.2, I think about 12 decimal places starting here, and I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and all of these get filled in with zeros And then when you do the commas, I'm going to over exaggerate them. You can see that you end up there with the same answer. When writing 160 million items in standard form, okay, so now we're dealing with the number 160 million. Well, you can see you don't see a decimal place right here, but it's right after the 160. Million should spark in your head 6. So from your decimal point, right, this 160, that's million. So then you have thousands, and then you have the 1, 0, 100. So you're going to have all of these zeros. Or you can do the counting piece like I talked about in the last one. Move 6 decimal places. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All zeros. So either way, you get the same basic answer. Now let's write each number in standard form. So in number 1, we've got 62.5 billion. Billion should scream the word 9. So I start with 62. Now when I go to, I'm going to move my decimal 9. I'm going to move my decimal 9 places where 5 is the first spot. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And there's my 62.5 billion. In number 2, we've got quadrillion, which is 15. So I'm going to take my decimal and I'm going to move it 15 places to the right. So I start with the 18. And then I go 15 places. 1, 2, 3, because those are to the right of the decimal. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Basically, if you can count, you can do these. Right? Believe. 5.4 thousand. Thousand means 3. So I start with the 5, and then I go 3 places. 4 is the first one. 1, 2, 3. Billion means 9. Notice no decimal. If you don't see it, it's at the end. So I've got the 1300, and then I've got to go 9 places. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 0.7 million. Million means 6. So when I move, my first spot is that 7, because 7 is to the right of the decimal. Excuse me. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Trillion. 12. Start this 2 to the right of the decimal. That's the first one. So I start with a 9, and then I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. All non-zero numbers to the right of the decimal are counted as part of your decimal places. 300 million. Million means 6. There's my decimal. So 300. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Quadrillion is 15. Now notice the decimal's at the end. So you start with 16,240, and then you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Trillion means 12. 3 is the first one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So 0.3 trillion is the same as 300 billion. And that's it.